everybody, it's Paige, doing another drunk craft today. I'm drinking a cider. It looks full, but this one is my second one, so I guess that doesn't technically make me drunk, but still drinking. So today what I'm doing is a very simple decoration. This decoration is going to be for a baby shower, and it's a really easy centerpiece that requires little supplies, and it looks cute, and I'll show a picture of what it's supposed to look like. This is what I plan on making. They're just small little vases with a lot of flowers in them. They kind of look rustic. I'd like to make them look kind of worn. And they've got some burlap ribbon wrapped around the outside with letters painted on them. Mine won't say Sophie, it will actually say Ellie. So I've got 5 jars to paint the same color. Plan on painting them pink, wrapping with burlap ribbon, and filling up with some nice little flower arrangements. So I'm here with my glass mason jars. I've removed the lid because once I've got all the flowers in there and we've kind of turned it into a centerpiece, the lid won't be on it anymore. And I plan on using this as like a little stand, so while I'm painting it or while it's drying, it can just kind of sit there and chill, and will dry all nice. So I've got that all set up. I've got all my jars, and I've got some plastic, and I have mixed up my pink colored paint. And obviously you can pick whatever color, whatever shade you want to do it. I actually considered using there's a type of paint that's called sea glass paint, that it gives it like a nice frosty look to it that I thought would be really pretty. But I wanted to use up some of this white paint, so I mixed it with a little bit of red, and I've got a very, very pale looking pink. It's really pretty. And since, it's for a baby shower, and it's gonna be a girl. So I've got some plastic sitting down, and the first step to all this is really just to paint it the color that you desire. Alright, so now all of my jars have been painted pink. I did 2 coats on it, and if you can see, I painted them. I put the second coat on before the first coat was fully dry, and it kind of globbed up the paint in certain spots. It actually looks kind of cool. It gives it like a rustic look, which is what I wanted. And while the paint was on here, I screwed the lids back on, and it wore the paint away around all of the like edges and stuff for it. Ooh, now you can kind of see it. Scrape the paint away also to give it the rustic look. So these have all been painted, and they've set and they're dry. And my next step is to add this burlap ribbon. I just got it from Dollar Tree. That's literally what it's called, burlap ribbon. And I have cut 5 pieces of it, the sections that I need for all 5 jars to fit just snugly around the jar. It doesn't overlap like at all. I can show you the ends just meet, and my plan is to put a little bit of hot glue on the ends to keep it in place, and that will be the back side of the jar. So once those are glued on, I plan on starting to paint the letters over top on the burlap. So these are already pre-cut and ready for me to go. And after that, I've also got some brown yarn. I plan on tying around the top, looping a couple times, and then tying in a nice pretty bow. Gives it that whole kind of like, I don't know, country, rustic aesthetic, these pretty worn jars. So I'm gonna go ahead, my hot glue gun is already warmed up, so I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing these pieces down. So the ribbon, the burlap ribbon, has now been hot glued, and here's the back. That's my seam, and then I plan on wrapping this kind of a tan tinted yarn around the top, and I plan on making the bow on the opposite side, and that will be the front, and that's where I'm going to paint all my letters. Alright, so another day, another step. I have the burlap ribbon hot glued to all of my jars, and I've got the bow tied up around the top. So the seam for the ribbon is supposed to be the back, and then the bow is going to be the front. And pretty much the last step is going to be painting letters on the front of all of these jars. I'm going to try to center them on that bow. I'm just using regular white acrylic paint. You can choose to paint these letters as big as you want, any font. I'm just painting them all pretty decent sized, mostly to fill up this ribbon to make them readable. And I'm just gonna do them in all caps. So other than this step, the painting the letters on, all you have to do is fill them up with flowers or some kind of, whatever kind of arrangement you want in all of them, and you're pretty much finished. So I'll show you guys what they look like when they are officially done, when they've got the letters on them and have my bouquets of flowers in them. And here is the finished product. Got my letters all painted on. Tried to make them as similar in size as I could. And then here's my here are my bouquets. I think it looks really pretty. So yeah, this was a super easy craft. I got pretty much all of my supplies from the dollar store. So this is a super cute, super easy decoration for any kind of event. I guess that you would need some kind of centerpiece for. So thank you guys for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time for another drunk craft. Bye!